Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the Premier League presently, and probably in the world if we are being honest. The Ginger Pele, as he is known, is now a predator on the pitch, tearing apart his fucking prey with incredible ease. These are 10 things you didn't know about KDB. How did he get his nickname the Ginger Pele? And no, it's not racist if you are fucking offended. KDB is well respected even by rival clubs and their fans. The Ginger Pele nickname was given to him by Belgian fans and some of the media just because of how good he is. Most people regard Pele as one of the greatest players to ever kick a ball. In some ways, people see KDB's mind-blowing abilities on the football pitch, his ability to control matches, make excellent passes and score goals, as a reminder of Pele's footballing legend. Then there's KDB's sweet-ass red hair. Even KDB acknowledges that he knows he will always be compared to previous football superstars, but he prefers to concentrate on his own performance and growth. But this doesn't mean KDB doesn't regard other football greats. By his own admission, KDB is an admirer of Liverpool legend Michael Owen.
Oh, when I was really young, I was Michael Owen. I was playing as a striker, so we were fairly similar at the time.
A 7-year-old KDB watched Owen's goal against Argentina in the 1998 World Cup and would not forget it for a very long time. This was his favorite moment in football. So, during his youth, KDB started as a striker. No wonder he loved the former striker Michael Owen. Yeah, we know that's another fucking thing you probably didn't know about KDB. Eventually, it became kind of crazy because KDB stopped playing in the same position as Owen and became a midfielder. However, some would even argue that Owen's style of play was an inspiration for KDB's success, which could be bullshit really. Because back when he was younger, it was discovered by a neighbor that KDB had one of the deadliest dominant feet since young KDB had fucking destroyed his neighbor's plants and flowers with it. So he was clearly forced to train his weaker foot to be able to play. KDB is now clearly two-footed. It is no wonder his opponents are always pissing themselves at how sure-footed this ginger-headed baby-faced monster is, and we can't blame them. Have you seen this guy hit a ball? KDB's ability with both feet is truly exceptional. Many would even say he doesn't actually have a fucking weaker foot. Even game companies agree by giving KDB a 5-star weak foot rating. Few players in history can compete with his ability to use either foot. Whether it's goals or passes, both KDB's legs have gotcha. He was the Belgian Sportsman of the Year during the 2014-15 season. In that season alone, while playing for Wolfsburg, he netted 10 goals and provided 20 assists in 34 league games. His team finished second in the Bundesliga and won the DFB Pokal. He would be second only to Arjen Robben at the end of that season. And it was obvious even then that KDB was one of the best players in the world. If you think he was only talented with his legs, then you really don't know the man. He can speak multiple languages fluently. His native language is actually Flemish Dutch. KDB fucking speaks Dutch, English, French, and German. And when you remind yourself of how well-traveled he is, it becomes natural not to wonder why he speaks multiple languages. Apart from wowing us with his abilities, KDB has one of the most unexpected hobbies. Showing his deep love and appreciation for the natural world, he engages in birdwatching. Yeah, fucking birdwatching. While many other footballers engage in lavish lifestyles, KDB enjoys his free time in nature with the birds. This guy just fucking does things differently. Just so you know, it's not just a hobby to pass the time. In 2014, he was appointed as the official ambassador of Wildvogelpark, the world's largest bird sanctuary. Situated in Walsrode, Germany, it is home to over 675 different species of birds. As ambassador, KDB helps to promote the conservation of birds and their habitats. In an interview, he even mentioned, "I hope I can help the plight of endangered species of birds and that I can bring more attention through my sponsorship." We can finally understand why this man's vision is fucking 2020. He fucking spends half of his time spotting tiny birds, which means Haaland and other players are fucking skyscrapers during matches, hence the basket of assists. All jokes, of course, KDB simply cares very much about nature. Another thing he cares about is raising awareness about the abilities of people with intellectual disabilities. In order to challenge any misconception and stereotype, he pushed strongly for the inclusion and respect for all athletes, regardless of ability. To do that, he is one of the first athletes to promote the creation of a Special Olympics Athlete of the Year award, an award that would recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of Special Olympics athletes every year by praising their abilities and successes. Not only that, but it also has a great impact on societal attitudes and perceptions in Belgium. KDB believes this award would help to inspire and encourage Special Olympics athletes worldwide. That's not the only thing that shows how serious KDB takes everything in life. Did you know KDB has his very own biography? He published his book in October 2014. The book, Keep It Simple, was co-authored by Raoul de Grotte. KDB was very active in the writing process of this book, which is not something celebrities would do given their busy schedules. Not KDB, who was constantly available to give a true account of his life as a professional footballer and as a human being. The book provides a fascinating insight into his life and career, from his childhood in Genk to his success at his present club, Manchester City. Following the title of the book, KDB sheds light on the fact that he has always placed a high value on simplicity. Even his parents, who were interviewed for the book, talked about his early years as being very simple, and because of that, even though KDB is now extremely famous, they are not surprised that he has managed to stay grounded. We are sure you know KDB is one of the highest paid players at City, but you have no idea how fucking savvy a businessman KDB actually is. Dude owns a clothing line. As a fashion entrepreneur in 2014, he launched his own clothing line, KDB, which donates a portion of its profits to the Special Olympics. Players are in the best position to make profitable commercial endeavors out of their fame. Because of their celebrity and role model position, they have a rare opportunity to go in front of lots of people and get support for their products, or anything they endorse and promote. So, together with the company Cult 11, KDB built his brand. We have to mention this too. You may not have known that KDB could have played for Burundi. Yeah, Belgium could have easily missed out on one of their greatest midfielders ever. Anna de Bruyne, who is KDB's mum, was a professional in petroleum engineering. She was born in Burundi and lived her early years in the East African nation before marrying KDB's dad, Herwig de Bruyne. So, KDB is of African ancestry. Partially anyway, but he is. However, since he was born and raised in Belgium, he made a decision to play for his birth country. KDB has been described as down-to-earth and humble. Often, people like him are private about their personal lives, but at least now you know a few things about the king himself. Please like, subscribe, and check out our next video.